Hey guys, coming to you with another video from Big O's channel. First and foremost, Happy New Year. Happy New You 2021. We here. We in the building. Yes. Listen, I want you to make this the best year for you and your family. Step into your destiny. This walk into it. Don't walk, strut. 2021, we here. But it was on my heart to share this video with you. I want to share 3 books I believe everybody should read. Because these books are timeless and they impacted my life. And I know they've impacted people who I associate myself life. So I want to share these books with you. Before I get into the video, if you hear anything in this video that makes any kind of sense, like, comment, subscribe, and share it. Please. You know, information is always good to be shared with other people. Don't keep it to yourself. You share it. So, without further ado, let's get to the first book. First book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Timeless book. Timeless. Long story short, it teaches you little tips so you could be relatable and likable by other people. Now, some people might say, I'm not a business person. I don't like people. Good luck with that. Good luck. Your success has a direct correlation to how many people like you, respect you, and want to hear what you're saying. Period. Period. Sean Puffy Combs, who's if you don't know who he is, huge music mogul. He started out in the record business, but then he branched off into cologne, clothing, a restaurant for his son. He ain't learned that in Mount Vernon, New York, where he's from. He learned that by associating himself with other people. They must have liked him enough to share tips and information so he could do the daggone thing. Personal story. During the day, I'm in construction management. We had an account that ain't do business with us in about 2 or 3 years. I wasn't there at the time. There was another manager there. But long story short, when I went to his office, I went and I saw he had New York Giants memorabilia all around his office. You don't know who the New York Giants are. That's a football. They play for that's the NFL football team. I said, oh, I'm a New York Giants football fan. So I just started talking to him about football. We started talking for almost an hour about straight football. You know, all of a sudden it went from no business to now he does $5,000 a month with us without even trying. I learned that from the book. It says when you go on doing business, find something to be relatable with the other person. Find something. Everybody you encounter, there's something you could find that you could be, that you guys have in common. Now it could be politics. I personally don't talk about politics with people. That's just not my thing. But it could be politics. It could be sports. It could be music. Find something, guys. That's a tip. How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book will help you become a better people person if you apply it. That's a tip. Apply it. Second book I want to get into is The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Now, you might say what the 5 love languages are. Okay. If you're in a situationship, I know what situationships are, right? Come on, if you're in a relationship, if you're married, this book can help you. I don't care if you're male or female. This book will show you little tips on how to relate to the person you with. You know, they say there's 5 ways to say you care, love, or respect somebody in terms of affection. The first one, there's 5 of them, but the first one I'm talking about is words of affirmation. I care about you. I love you. I'm there for you. Another one is acts of service. Acts of service is opening doors, cooking, cleaning, doing little things for the person. Another one is time. Acts of time or time devotion. That's calling, texting, going out, spending time with that person. Another one is gifts. Giving, like, let's say candy, flowers, jewelry, a car. And another one is touch. Not necessarily sex or intimacy, but holding hands, public hugging. They say those are the 5 ways you could tell somebody, "Oh, I'm with you. I'm feeling you." You know, everybody's different, and everybody have 2 that they respond to the most. Trust me on this. Trust me. True story. I was dating somebody, right? We were rocking. You know, I'm an affectionate person. I give you hugs. I give you kisses. You know. At the time we were dating for about 3 or 4 months. You know, I gave candy, cards. I think it was her birthday. I gave her a gift. But let me tell you something. True story. One day I said, "Come to my house. I'm gonna cook for you." I cooked dinner for her. I cooked for her. First of all, I could cook. You know, I gets down in the kitchen. I gets down. Thanks, Grandma. Gets down in the kitchen. Soul food. You already know. I cooked for her. She had 2 plates. That's a tip. Learn how to cook. She had 2 plates. But man, the way she treated me after I cooked for her was like, whoa. Because she never had that. She was so used to not having that. Dudes ain't cook for her. They ain't do anything. And it was like, I said, oh, hark. Her love language is acts of service. So now I just thought I just kept it at the back of my brain. So I made sure I was gonna open doors. If I came to her house, I throw out the garbage. She was more excited about me throwing out her garbage than the gifts I brought her. True story. That book, if that book doesn't help you in your situationship, relationship, or marriage, if you apply what they say after you learn with whoever you're seeing, what gets them going, it can't happen. Trust me on this. This book will help you. And the last and final book that I want to get into is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book, I think I once heard that every multi-millionaire and billionaire has read this book at least once. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This guy, from Hawaii. I'm gonna give you a quick tip from the book. From Hawaii, he had one dad who was a teacher. He had one dad who was a successful entrepreneur, right? As he was growing up, he was learning from both of them, And in the book, they give you a lot of financial tips. So if you're just starting out learning about finances, I will strongly recommend you read this book. One of the things I got a lot of things from this book, but one of the things that hit me like a ton of bricks was assets and liabilities. And I read this book when I was probably in my early 20s. I just got out of college. But it's pretty much saying an asset is something that gives you money immediately over time. A liability is something that takes away money. For example, a lot of people, I didn't know this. Just because you have a house doesn't mean that's an asset. A lot of people think house is an asset. No, it's not an asset. It's only an asset if it's bringing you income that's not coming out your pocket. I learned that from the book. So, and most multi-millionaires have 7 streams of income. I got that from the book. So if you just starting out, learn about finances and stuff, that'll be a great book. This guy has buku money. This guy's talked all over the world. And I once read, again, there's not most successful multi-millionaire entrepreneurs have read this one book. Because he really breaks down financial literacy, So that's it, guys. 3 books I recommend that you should read or get on Kindle as the audio version. If you take this information from these books and apply it, I guarantee it'll help you out and it'll be beneficial for you. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Please share the video. Peace.